In this tutorial, we're going to be learning how to edit a color drawing in Adobe Photoshop. So this is a scanned in, hand-drawn and hand-rendered landscape plan. And basically what I want to do with this plan is I want to only bring in the landscape plan itself into Adobe Illustrator because I'm going to be making a new title block and putting in new labels all digitally in Adobe Illustrator. So I want to be able to get rid of my labels, get rid of my title block here, and just overall have a more color balanced image to bring in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crop my image using the crop tool, and I'm just going to try to get as close as possible to just the items that I will need, which is just the plan itself. Hit enter. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to erase these labels in here. So the way we're going to do that is actually zoom in here a little bit more. I'm going to select the area that I don't want by using either the rectangular marquee tool. I can also use my polygonal lasso tool to just pick out the areas that I want. Now I already have this square selected, so to add to that selection I just hold the shift key, and now whatever I select is going to be added to that selection. Actually, I'm gonna leave it at that. So basically for this one, what I want it is to be the same color as this background. So I'm just gonna use the eyedropper tool, copy this color to the foreground, and go edit, fill, and foreground color. Hit OK. And you can see that it's not perfect. This difference in color would actually show up on a printed plan, but since we're gonna be playing around with our levels later on, it's not as big of a deal, so we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Again, all I'm doing here is selecting the areas that I want erased. Again, with my eyedropper tool, I'm gonna select this gray color, edit, fill, and foreground color. And we're gonna do this with all the labels that are in this plan. And depending on how many labels you have on your drawing, this can become really time consuming to go and erase each one. So I would actually recommend that if you know that you're going to be doing your labels in Illustrator, just not to put in any labels at all in your original drawing. If you want to deselect an area, you can hold the Alt key instead of the Shift key and it'll remove a selection. All right. Last one. This takes forever. Okay, so now I've gotten rid of all of my labels, and in the next video we're going to take a look at how to erase these little edges and provide more color balance to our drawing.